How's it going, guys? It's RadC at a Monday Night Raw review from October 22nd. The Go Home Raw to Evolution. So how about we just jump right into the Raw review? So Raw starts off with Universal Champion Boring Fuckface coming out. Same boring entrance, gets booed by the crowd. The quick note here is that Roman was actually in street clothes. He was wearing a black t-shirt and blue pants. I'm like, why are you in street clothes? So right off the bat, I was like, this isn't gonna be good, is it? So Roman Reigns comes out to the ring. Roman Reigns, I feel like I owe everyone an apology. What, for how fucking garbage you are in the ring? Yeah, I think you do owe us an apology for boring us to death. Roman Reigns, I said a lot of things. So have I, Roman, so now we got the mutual shot away, just cut right to it. Roman Reigns, I said I would be fighting champion. Roman Reigns, it's all lies. I think we really got to him, folks. I think all of us got into his head. Roman Reigns, my real name Joe. So right there, Roman just mentions his real name, so now he's breaking the fourth wall, going kayfabe. Breaking kayfabe, so he's out of character now. So this is unscripted from here on out. Roman Reigns, I have been living with leukemia for 11 years. What? 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 For anyone who doesn't know, leukemia is a form of cancer. What? We're knowing about this now? You've had cancer for 11 years? What? Actually, perfectly honest, I am not going to trash Roman for this. Because you know what? Cancer is no laughing matter. It is not a laughing matter. It is sad. I actually feel bad for Roman now. There are no words, Roman. I'm going to say this to you right here. I'm going to swallow my pride and say this. Yeah, I said a lot of shit about you. I mainly hate your goddamn character. But never in my wildest dreams would I ever fucking wish cancer on somebody. There are no words to describe what you are going through right now with this. So continue this segment. Roman Reigns, unfortunately back. Roman Reigns, I can't be fighting champion. Roman Reigns, I have to relinquish Universal title. Roman Reigns, I don't want you to feel bad. But I do feel bad for you, Roman. Nobody would ever wish cancer on you. Like, we didn't want this to be how your title reign ended. We wanted you to drop the title to somebody with actual talent. Not this shit. Not cancer. Like, cancer would be the last option I would ever fucking have. It wouldn't even be an option in my playbook. Roman Reigns, I was first diagnosed when I was 22. Roman Reigns, I had no job. I had a child coming on the way. I was poor. Yep, the struggles of life at an early age. Roman Reigns, I was getting cut off major NFL practice squads. Yes, because Roman originally was going to go into a football career, he got cut off a lot of NFL practice team squads. Two notable ones were the Minnesota Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I know Roman ended up going to CFL in 2008. Played 8 games for the Edmonton Eskimos. When the Eskimos were pretty dog shit. Roman Reigns, team that gave me a chance was WWE. That one is true. Roman Reigns, y'all made my dreams come true. Roman Reigns, I thank everybody in WWE Universe, no matter if you cheered or booed. Yes, Roman, yes. Hey, kitty. I'm trying to talk right now. This is serious. But yeah. Yeah, Roman, we would never wish cancer on you. And really, Roman didn't really get reactions for a lot of what he said because, I think the crowd was in utter shock, like everybody else. Because we had no idea Roman has been battling cancer for so long. Roman Reigns, life isn't fair. Always throws a curveball. Fact. Roman Reigns, this is a retirement speech. Roman Reigns, when I'm done whooping leukemia's ass, I'll be coming home. Roman Reigns, I will always step up to plate, crowded, and always swing for the fences. Roman Reigns, I love you all. Believe that. So then Roman ends the segment by leaving the Universal title in the ring, and then Roman gets out, walks up that stage. Then his Shield brothers, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, come out. They have a group hug on the stage with Roman. And then all three would do their Shield pose on the ring, and Seth, at that point, Seth is starting to cry. Because, leukemia, there are some cases where leukemia could end up killing you. So we don't never know if this could be Roman Reigns' final appearance in WWE. Because, Roman beat it before, but usually you don't win cancer when it comes back a second time. But overall, Roman, I'll say this. Good luck, Roman. Hope you get well soon. Hope you beat leukemia again, because cancer is unacceptable. And please, Roman, stay off TV for as long as possible. Do not come back until you are 100% healthy and clean of leukemia. Because we all know, I think honestly this is going to take anywhere from 6 months to a year for Roman to be back. Because also throughout this, Roman's going to lose a shit ton of weight. So he's going to need a few more months to put that weight back on. But yeah, leukemia. Good luck, Roman. Hope you win. I'm actually going to root for Roman for a change. Swallow my pride and root for him. So really the rest of the show, I don't know how anybody is going to move on knowing that the top guy in your company is now out with cancer. So there's a lot of mixed emotions going on with everybody. But as that old saying goes, the show must go on. So like that, the Raw review must go on. So continuing on, next up we get a one-on-one match. We get Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. With Lio Rush in the corner. Throughout the match, Lio Rush is trying to start a Lashley chant every time he gets shut down. Honestly, I think the crowd is still in shock over Roman Reigns getting diagnosed with leukemia. But continuing on, highlights of the match. Bobby's body slam was good. Finn's drop kick was good. Bobby's clothesline was good. Finn's basement drop kick was good, along with his double leg into a stomp. Bobby's crossbody into a Samoan drop was good, along with Finn's sling blade. Matt Jennings, Finn would counter the big body slam. He'd roll up Bobby Lashley. Finn gets the 3 count for the win. So Finn Balor is victorious and wins clean. So yeah, an interesting match. So next up, we get a one-on-one women's match. We get Sasha Banks versus Ruby Riott. Of course, this Sunday, Sasha, Bayley, and Natalya will team up to take on the Riott Squad at Evolution. Couple highlights in this match. Sasha's drop, toe hold, and Meteora were good, along with her arm drag. Ruby Riott had some good moves, too. Matt Jennings and Riott Squad will take out Bayley and Natalya at ringside. Ruby would hit the Riott kick on Sasha. Ruby gets the 3 count for the win. So Ruby, Riott, and the Riott Squad get momentum heading towards Sunday. So next up, we get a segment, and shut up, Blue. I'm trying to talk. So next up, D-Generation X, Shawn Michaels and Triple H come out. Of course, Triple H saying it will take a lot more than fear to distill them. And then HBK says, this talks about nostalgia. And he says nostalgia is a polite way of saying you're old. Yeah, you two are old. Because at Crown Jewel, Triple H and Shawn Michaels will team up to take on Kane and Undertaker in a battle of the old bastards. So then Triple H says there is an old movie out in theaters right now called Halloween that is #1 in box office right now. Sorry, Triple H, but Halloween is irrelevant to your match against Triple H and Undertaker. Against Undertaker and Kane. Then Triple H says, old is another way of saying we're better. Nah, man. Old is saying you're old as dirt and you're washed up. And then Triple H says they've been running the X for 22 years. And then Triple H says at Crown Jewel, DX is coming to kick Kane and Undertaker's ass. So then the lights go out, the bell rings, and then Undertaker and Kane appear in a graveyard on the Titantron. So this is pretty much pre-recorded. Of course, Kane's saying that DX can't survive the Brothers of Destruction. Then Kane and Undertaker both reveal tombstones that have Shawn Michaels and Triple H's name on it for their fate at Crown Jewel. And then Taker says they will forever own their souls. And then Kane says Shawn and Triple H will forever burn in hell. And then Taker says that DX will never rest in peace. And then Taker and Kane start burying the holes with the camera in there, making it looking like you're getting buried alive. So yeah. So of course with Roman Reigns not the champion, it was then announced that at Crown Jewel, it'll be Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman for the vacant Universal Championship. Honestly, if Brock Lesnar wins the title again, please fucking kill me. And speaking of Brock Lesnar, Brock's advocate Paul Heyman comes out next. So of course Paul starts his segment off by saying that his thoughts and prayers are with Roman and his family. Mine too. And Paul says that Roman has now sacrificed his career for this. Yeah, but no, cancer is no laughing matter. And this happens during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So then Paul says that the title deserves... Let's see what I see here. Deserves the best and right champion. Yeah, he does deserve the best and right champion. And Paul says that the Universal title makes you number one. You're number one. You're number one. Alright, I'll stop. So then Paul says that Braun isn't worthy of being champion or being number one. And Paul Heyman says that Braun is not in Brock Lesnar's league. And then says that Braun is not in the same species as Brock Lesnar. Whoa, 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 man. Too far, man. We don't need to know that much. So then Braun Strowman comes out. And then Braun says that he's going to beat Brock Lesnar's ass at Crown Jewel. And then Braun says that when Roman is done beating leukemia, Roman will be the first in line at the Universal title. Well, Roman's going to have a Universal title opportunity if he comes back. If he comes back and doesn't die from leukemia. But yeah. Plus, Roman also has a rematch clause, so yeah, Roman will get a rematch regardless. And then Braun says that at Crown Jewel, Brock will get these hands. So then after that, Drew McIntyre would then run out and then hit a Claymore kick on Braun Strowman, laying Braun out. And then Drew leaves. So I guess this means Braun Strowman is once again a babyface. So then next up, we get a segment in the ring. We get Elias in the ring. Of course, Elias does his normal thing, saying that WWE stands for Walk with Elias, and asking everyone who wants to walk with him, etc., etc., etc. And then Elias says he has wrote a song for Apollo Crews. Oh, hey, kitty. My kitty just walked right behind me. He's about to jump up onto the shelf. Get up there. Come on, get up there, kitty. I'm not going to stop till you get up. There you go. So continuing on, Elias says that he wrote a song for Apollo Crews. And before he could sing the song, Apollo comes out. And this sets up for our next match, a one-on-one match between Elias and Apollo Crews. Couple highlights in this match. Apollo's moonsault off the apron was good. His arm drag was good. Apollo's drop kick and standing star press was good, along with his overhead Samoan drop. Elias's jumping knee was good. Match ending, Elias would hit the drift away. Elias gets the 3 count for the win. So once we come back out of commercial break, Elias would reappear on the stage, and Elias says he has a song that he promised the fans. But right before he could do the song, acting Raw General Manager PC Corbin comes out. And then Baron says that they gotta keep the show rolling. And that Baron says they have no time for his performance. And then Baron says that if Stephanie didn't like Elias, Baron would fire him. And then Baron tells Elias to leave. But so Elias refuses to leave, and Elias says he's got a song for Baron Corbin. So Elias starts playing a song. In this song, Elias says that Baron likes to spread lies. That is true. And then Elias says that Baron used to be the lone wolf. Now he's just a giant puppet with Stephanie's hands up his ass. Oh, that was a good burn. So right after that, Baron then demands for Elias's mic to be cut because, that's not PC. So then Baron once again tells Elias to leave. So Elias would then leave, and then Elias would come back and then strike Baron in the back with his guitar, laying Baron out. So yes, if you're wondering, yes, Elias has officially turned babyface. He has turned face. Well, I think this face turn needed to happen because Elias is so goddamn over with the crowd. So this means we get to hear good songs for a change. Sadly, this means that Elias can't rip on sports teams anymore. Too bad. Too bad some of the stuff he said about a lot of the sports teams were funny when he ripped on them. So then next up, we get another segment. We get a segment for the Raw Women's title contract signing for Evolution between Ronda Rousey and Nikki Bella. So Nikki Bella comes out, followed by the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. Of course, Nikki's saying that Providence, Rhode Island is the last place they would fight Ronda. And then Ronda says that she isn't here to fight tonight and just wants to sign the contract. And then Ronda says she gives Nikki her word and invites her back into the ring. So Nikki gets back in the ring along with Brie. And then Ronda says that her mother would be disappointed if Nikki couldn't beat Ronda with both arms behind her back. And the both arms is being applied to Ronda. So then Nikki Bella says that Ronda's mother is already ashamed of Ronda because Ronda failed to become an Olympic champion. Ronda failed to retire undefeated in UFC. And then Nikki says that Ronda's mother will be more ashamed and embarrassed when Ronda loses to a diva on Sunday. Well, Nikki, at least you're admitting the truth about yourself. You're a goddamn diva trapped in a women's world. So we've literally went nowhere after Carmella. God damn it. Because we have Ronda, the baddest woman on the planet, and we got Nikki, the longest reigning Divas champion of all time. And Divas was the word we used to describe the women's division back when women's wrestling was a fucking joke. So then Nikki signs the contract. Nikki then throws the pen at Ronda's face. Ronda actually does not fight back for a change. Ronda actually grabs that said pen and then signs the contract, leaves it on the table, and then Ronda says that at Sunday she will end Nikki. And then Ronda leaves the ring. So for once, it's a contract signing that doesn't end in a goddamn brawl. Interesting. Of course, this Sunday, Nikki Bella defends against Ronda Rousey defends against Nikki Bella at Evolution. The all-women's pay-per-view this Sunday. So next up, we get a Fatal 4-Way women's match consisting of 4 competitors in the Raw and the Women's Battle Royal, where the winner gets a future women's title opportunity. Thank God. Thank God a Battle Royal actually means something for a change. We should have this more often. Put title opportunities, like I said, put title opportunities on the line in Battle Royals. It'll actually make them mean more. And there's actually going to be a number of legends in this Battle Royal, including the likes of Tori Wilson and Kelly Kelly and the Wonder Braze and even Ivory. There's a lot of legends in this Battle Royal Sunday. So it's going to be an interesting one. Sorry about that. So yeah, this Fatal 4-Way match consists of Nia Jax, Dana Brooke, Tamina, and Ember Moon. Highlights of the match. Nia's body slam was good along with Tamina's super kick. Match ending, Ember would hit the Eclipse on Tamina. Ember gets the 3 count for the win. This match was not even 5 minutes long, so it was automatically fucking garbage. Not much happened. Ember Moon's probably gonna win the fucking Battle Royal Sunday because, there's a lot of faith still in Ember. I think they want to get her in a title picture soon. But yeah, next up we get to our main event for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre defend against Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose of The Shield. So highlights of the match. The Shield's double team suplex to start the match was good. Dolph's Famouser was good. Seth's belly to back suplex was good. Seth's step up enziguri and super kick were good. Drew's inverted Alabama slam was good, and the sequence of Dean's neck breaker followed by Seth's frog splash followed by Dean's suicide dive was good. Drew's German suplex off the top rope while Drew was hitting upside down off the top rope was really good. Great athleticism. Seth's superplex followed by a Falcon's Arrow was good. Seth buckle bombing Dolph Ziggler right into Drew McIntyre was good. So Dolph's neck is saved. Because we've seen in years past, Seth's buckle bomb injure many people. Mainly, it caused Stain's career to end. Dolph's zigzag was good. That only got a 2 count. Right after the zigzag, then Braun Strowman's music hits. Braun Strowman comes out. As Braun's coming out to the ring, Seth would go for a clothesline on Dolph. Seth would miss Dolph and accidentally take out the ref. So we have referee knock down at crucial point in match cliche. Then Seth and Dolph will do a double clothesline. But of course, Braun isn't going after Dolph. No. No, contraire, my friends. No, Braun is instead going after Drew McIntyre. So both of them brawl. They go brawl through the Providence crowd. And then both of them going backstage through the crowd. So while this is all happening, while the ref is knocked down, Dolph would grab one of the Raw Tag Team title belts. He would attempt to strike Seth with it. But right before Dolph could, Dean would jump up, grab the title, and yank it right out of Dolph's hands, preventing Dolph from taking any cheating in this match. So then match ending, Seth would hit the stomp on Dolph. Seth would go for the pin while the ref was still incapacitated. But Dean would go ahead, he'd wake up the ref. The ref would wake up. And then Seth gets the 3 count for the win. So Seth and Dean are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Pretty fitting on the night that Roman gets diagnosed with leukemia, that his Shield brethrens become champions. So this makes Seth a double champ because now he holds the Intercontinental and the Raw Tag Team titles at the same time. But then after the match, Dean would then hit the dirty deeds on Seth Rollins for post-match assault. So we have a heel turn right to end the show. And it's after they win the match. So then after the dirty deeds, Dean would then go ahead and then continue to attack Seth Rollins. He would throw Seth out of the ring. Dean would then throw Seth into the timekeeper's area. Dean would grab a piece of the padding for the floor on the outside of the ring. He'd pull it up and expose the concrete underneath. And then Dean hits a second dirty deeds on the Seth Rollins onto the concrete floor. Dean would then grab the Raw Tag Team titles and throw them at Seth. Sadly, he did not throw the Intercontinental title at Seth. And then Dean would leave through the crowd. And that's how we end Monday Night Raw. So overall, my thoughts on this. Honestly, this heel turn was pretty dumb. It was terrible timing for this heel turn. Before you go ahead and try to accuse me, hear me out. Let me name a couple things wrong with this. 1. They do this after they win the match. 2. They do this on the night Roman is diagnosed with leukemia. And 3. They have this happen on the go-home show before your first ever all-women's pay-per-view on Evolution Sunday. And think of this, this would make more sense if Dean and Seth lost the match. It would make more sense on this night. But to have them win and then Dean turn heel? What the fuck is wrong with you, WWE? This was terrible timing for a heel turn. And plus, now by doing this, this means that Dean and Seth are going to be dropping the Raw Tag Team titles back to Drew and Dolph. So it's going to be, so the Raw Tag Team titles is just going to become a game of hot potato. And of course, my thoughts on hot potato titles being turned into games of hot potato, I fucking hate it. They're stupid. It just devalues the title. Because it then makes you wonder, what was the point of Dean and Seth winning the titles? They were just going to drop them right back. Like, it's dumb. There's no excuse for this. Oh, well, it's to set up the Dean and Seth feud. So what? It's still dumb. Dumb is dumb. Don't get me wrong. I want to see the Dean and Seth feud. But they could have built that up differently. They could have done it a lot differently. Not this way. This was honestly a dumb way to set up this feud and to turn Dean heel. They could have done a lot better than this. And of course, the WWE's gone into complete goddamn panic mode. Because, of course, you also got that controversy in Saudi Arabia. Of course, so that Saudi Arabian journalist that was just killed while being interrogated. Like, Saudi Arabia is in a complete mess right now. Because Crown Jewel, the status for it's still up in the air. Because the Saudi Arabian government has told Vince now's not a good time to do the show. The U.S. government has even stepped in and told Vince it's not a good time to do the show. But is Vince listening to either? Hell no. Because Vince is an egotistical fuck. Like, we have reached a new nadir. Vince McMahon is now the Jerry Jones of WWE. Because Saudi Arabia is giving WWE $50 million to do Crown Jewel. And of course, Vince needs that money to fit that gargantuan ego of his. Because Vince just wants money. And more money. And he's willing to run over anybody and anything to get it. And really, this just caused a lot of backlash because a lot of the talent in the backstage locker room want nothing to do with Saudi Arabia right now. Roman was one of those talents. And of course, as you've seen, Roman's now pulled off the Crown Jewel card. Plus, also in this, there are a lot of talent that are refusing to compete in Saudi Arabia. Two notable ones are Daniel Bryan and fuckboy buckethead John Cena. Honestly, I think John Cena's just gonna go fuck off back to Hollywood. Honestly, good riddance to that asshole. I don't blame Cena one bit. Like, Saudi Arabia is just a goddamn complete mess right now. I want nothing to do with that either. And any of the talent that does want to compete, they just want to do their matching and get the fuck out of there. I don't blame them. Just a mess. Like, honestly, I think Vince should have just changed the location for Crown Jewel, but Vince is just an egotistical bastard. And all his yes men and anybody that defend Vince are mere extensions of it. So yeah. And of course, WWE's pretty much gone into complete panic mode after the whole Roman leukemia thing. Like, honestly, I think Crown Jewel, it has every capacity to end badly. Because now WWE is going to get unneeded criticism it doesn't need right now. Like, with the whole Roman Reigns thing, they do not need this goddamn criticism right now from other fans. Even outsiders from WWE, people that normally don't watch WWE on a normal basis, are going to criticize WWE. Like, it's just a complete and utter clusterfuck beyond all clusterfucks. But yeah, I think I ranted enough and made my point with this. So yeah, overall, Raw, it was a pretty trash episode, but you know what? I would give that ending, I would give the show a 0 out of 10. But you know what? Out of respect to Roman Reigns, I will give the show a 5 out of 10. Sadly, that ending was not enough for me. If we didn't have that garbage-ass ending, I would have gave it a 10 out of 10 out of respect to Roman. But with that ending, I'm just going to be in the middle and say 5 out of 10. So yes, Roman Reigns, hope you get well soon. Hope you kick leukemia's ass once again. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out.